Hello, everybody. This is Conquering History Games, and welcome to a live stream. Today, I'm going to be playing some Equestria at War. We're going to wait a couple of minutes to let people come into the chat, and we will just take a look at this great, uh, you know, wallpaper they have for the Brothers Feud patch. Good stuff as always. I'm actually trying to think if this is my favorite one. Is this my favorite background? I liked Riverlands. This one has a little more going on in it, though. Tough to say. Tough to say. Anyway, we're just gonna wait a couple of minutes before we get started. Again, like so people can come in, and we'll let them just catch up if they show up later. Hello there, Francis. Hola, Matthias, mío. Hello. Just also trying to make sure the stream is actually working. I think it might not be displaying for people who, even if they've been waiting. Hello, everybody. Oh, everybody's coming in now, but what is... wait, I'm not sure that the stream is working for everybody. You may need to refresh. Well, I'm not sure if that would work either, because... Yeah, you're talking about Game Crash. So the reason why I'm live streaming this, I had already started to record it, but there was I'd reached a section of the game where there was a constant crash happening, and it was my fault. And so rather than restarting the entire campaign, I figured that I might as well just live stream it. Yeah, it's Equestria at War, everybody. We're gonna get started for real in about 30 seconds. Hopefully, people are refreshing and whatnot. We are the child of Jesus. Hello, Ronnie, Logan, Dithiram, and everybody else. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Andrew. Andrew Kaufman, any relation to Andy Kaufman? Okay, so let's jump into it. As the title of the video suggests, we are going to be playing as Masonic Brodfeld. Let's just jump right into it. Not going to be... Actually, there is something I wanted to show. Although I have heard mixed reports about how it works. But if we go back here... Come on. Back. So, they have implemented, and it's my understanding that this was causing problems, but it got patched, although somebody in the chat is saying that it's not working. You could do the buffs on people, just like you could before. I think it's interesting that the Buffalo State is considered major enough. It's like, is there anybody smaller than the Buffalo State that's here? It's just really weird that that's included. But you have all the rule changes that are possible here, creating and joining factions and stuff. Coups, popularity, and you can do AI behavior, which, like, look at all these options. So there's like Lunar Civil War and Lunar Civil War Extreme. You have War of Sun and Moon. That definitely sounds interesting. I'll have to trigger that sometime. You have all three of the Stalingrad paths here. The Crystal Empire's paths. And like, this is just so cool because you really get to see the how much what could be done. Like, yeah, aggressive versus defensive. I didn't know aggressive was what was the historical Griffonians. I guess because they always get attacked first before they can go down their tree. Let's see, like the Republic. The two different branches of communism. What's another cool one? New Maryland, which is of course quite famous for having tons of paths. So you have 8 different paths. You can force it to go down here. Aquilea has quite a few as well. Yakistan's new stuff. Hellquill. Yeah, that is, it's super duper cool. But we're not going to be using any of those today. We're just going to be playing as Brodfeld. And of course, the first thing we have to... I kind of always forget that I have to do this before I start. Let's see. But yeah, you have to win the Civil War before you can actually play. Okay, Cumby O Boombox is asking, I just got a good PC for HOI4 for this mod. What would you say would be a good start, especially if you're not too good at the game in general? You should probably play a minor nation then, so there's not tons of pressure on you. So for example, certain versions of Equestria, it could be relatively easy to defeat the changelings because you're like a combination of the Soviet Union and the United States. But it's a lot, there is a fair amount you have to do. A good starter nation would be maybe, I guess it also depends if you wanted to win or not, but probably Wingbardy. Wingbardy, it has a couple different paths, but if you go aggressive, like the people you'd be fighting, unless you decide to go to war with the Griffonian Empire, which would be very late game that happens, they're all smaller than you, and they should really not give you too much trouble at all. So yeah, I'd say Wingbardy is my official pick for first timers. So anyway, I'm not going to read the thing. It's a live stream. If you have questions about the nation, ask me them. And I personally find the Civil War relatively easy. Don't get me wrong, you have to micromanage, but I don't think it's too difficult. Okay, we do not have a field marshal. You know what? Screw it on the field marshals. Actually, no, don't screw it. We're gonna. Well, yeah, we do screw it because we can't really do anything there. Let's get him and him. All right. Gonna build some offensive lines here and over here. Some free civilian factories, get working over there. Dump everything into, well, not everything, let's get one in artillery, like so. National focus for king and country, of course. Decisions are available here. I always forget about these, actually. Let's do this. You know, I am always forgetting about them. I should do one. Yeah, Operation Boiled Rice I don't think is worth it. I've never taken it myself, but from what I've like asked people, like, okay, what does it do? And then I found out, and I thought, oh, no, it's no good. We're gonna get some convoys and technology. We need to get better infantry equipment. If you don't have at least this, you gotta research it quickly, because tons of stuff is blocked off to you if you don't have it. Like, for example, notice how I can't get any better artillery. And you know, we're actually gonna get support equipment now rather than later. All right. Yeah, Cumby, I totally understand. The late game in Hearts of Iron 4 can be a real pain in the butt. Here we go. So the goal is we're going to finish this in 2 months. Let's see how that goes. Okay, pin this guy down. Yeah. Okay. Push over here. Okay, cool. We already got the encirclement. And by the way, just can we get some applause in chat? Can we get some Equestria War Prevails? Did you see that? Did you just see how these two linked up and their front lines came together in a natural fucking way? Instead of one of them just shooting and the other, they both just shoot all the way to the end of the line, that they actually came together, and now it's a consistent front that has been created by them. So just round of applause for the devs for that. Good job. Good job. Equestria war prevails! Okay, so we gotta hold on to the capital, of course. Yeah, that's what I want to see in the chat. Lots and lots of them. Okay, this is not starting too hot. That's okay, because we're just gonna come up and around like that. Am I daring enough to try to get an encirclement here? Do I have the balls? The absolute balls to do it. Okay, we do. Hopefully they will not grab Twelt. Okay, we have no manpower. Just as no, we don't have a single no pony power, no griffin power, nada. Okay, what is this guy doing? He doesn't know whether he's coming or going. Okay, king and country is done. We are now gonna grab, not press censorship. Let's grab work for the unemployed, maybe. Calm the winds, tighten the belt. No, yeah, we want a deep plan. Okay, let's get the next peasant conscription coming. And it's being a little bit trickier than usual. Peasants of Kevesen, soldiers traveled to villages near the capital, gathered local peasants, and read out loud the following message written by the king himself. Hear my plea. You worked hard on the fields around the capital for many years. You fed yourself, the lord, and the royal family. Now you have a chance to defend your land, defend your kin, and the king, who is sweating it right out to care about you. The red bandits are coming. They are going to slaughter you, burn your villages, and steal your lands. Do not let them do this to arms. Hundreds of peasants eagerly shout, "Long live the king," yet hundreds of others said nothing, doubt in their eyes. What should we do? Who can anger the peasants? We're just gonna not conscript too many. Although I'm not sure it ever I don't remember if it actually does anything. I knew that once when this update first came out. Yeah, the Pride Civil War does get pretty interesting with the, like you said, yeah, the lack of neither of us has anywhere near what we need. Like, I can't build any more divisions than what I've got, so with no way to fill out the front, things get messy in a real hurry. But we're still paused, my bad. Okay. Alright, try to come over here. We're already working over here. We're gonna save that guy. Yep, it's the secret Brodfeld, Pat. What's to be done with prisoners? 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 What does that even mean? Alright, we're holding on to Twelt, which is good. Keeping a lot of divisions pinned down, which is also very nice. Keep him pinned down, for example. But we also need to pin him down. That's more important, I think. Oh, but oh, shoot. I'm just gonna be juggling these two. Look at this. You're never gonna see this anywhere but here. This is the toppest tier of play. Uh-oh. You know, it's not a big deal, guys. It's not a big deal. We're not panicking because look at that. We just encircled 3 of their divisions. Count them up. 3. Okay, let's come here. Then up there. You are gonna move up this way. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. But you see, this guy's actually putting his head in the noose. Keep this pinned. You come over here. Okay. Very nice, very nice. If I do say so myself, that was some good shit right there. What I just did. Okay, so we've got them pinned. Peasants of Scydia. Soldiers travel to villages. It's the same thing. We will not conscript too many. How do I get the secret path? Well, that's what I'm going to show you here today. I'm not going to literally show you every single thing that you have to do because it gets kind of complicated. It involves math. fucking 14th century, even older really, methods of encryption. It involves knowledge of multiple languages, and what else? That's a good quote, Andrew Kaufman. I fucking love Gangs of New York. That is the best Scorsese film. There's a couple of flaws with it, don't get me wrong. It's not perfect, but that is a goddamn good film. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, don't take prisoners till you put the bomb down. Yeah, so the path, it involves math, knowledge of multiple languages, it involves knowledge of ancient encryption and decryption paths. It's a whole thing, which I'm not going to explain totally. I'm just going to do it. Yeah, you need a pretty high IQ to take the Brodfeld secret path. Okay, let's come over here. Nice, they just keep putting them in the... keep putting your heads in the noose, boys. That's how you do it. Thank you. Look at that. 1 month. That was it. Of course, we're going to lose deep plan. It was 35 days. I should have known. Wait a second. I need to find... I need to find something. I have something for this. Let's see. You need a... I'm looking for something. I'm sorry. I'm looking for something. No, I'm looking for something in the other monitor, guys. Sorry about that, but we won. We did win, but it's something you guys will find in for entertaining, I think. So, oh, that's the problem. There's the problem. Okay. I thought there was an Equestria War version of the Rick and Morty copy pasta. There's a couple ones, like one I did, it was the, to be fair, you need to have a fairly high IQ to understand the Changeling Civil War. Its humor is extremely subtle, and without a solid grasp of game mechanics and internal coding, most of the methods would go over the typical user's head. Wait a minute. I'm having other troubles. Yeah, God save the king. Let's see if I can just come up with my own version of it right now. So it's like, to be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand the Mason path of Brodfeld. The clues are extremely subtle, and without a solid grasp of at least 5 languages, most of the jokes will go over, as well as the knowledge of encryption, will go over the typical player's head. There's also King Clouseau de Cassau's nihilistic outlook, which is deftly woven into his characterization. His personal philosophy draws heavily from Stalingradian literature, ironically, for instance. The fans understand this stuff. They have the intellectual capacity to truly appreciate the depths of these jokes, to realize that they're not the depths of these clues, that they're not just about life, they're funny. As a consequence, people who dislike the Mason path of Prywin truly are idiots. Of course, they wouldn't appreciate, for example, the humor in in King Clouseau's existential catchphrase, Brodfeld prevails, which is itself a cryptic reference to Tara Strong's epic voice acting as Twilight Princess. I'm smirking right now, just imagining one of those addle-pated simpletons scratching their heads in confusion as Yard and Cyrus's genius wit unfolds itself on their, pardon me, not just Yard and Cyrus, Yard, Cyrus, and Adiago's subtle humor. No, pardon me, genius wit unfolds itself on their computer screens. What fools! How I pity them. And yes, by the way, I do have a rainbow dash tattoo, and no, you cannot see it. It's for the ladies' eyes only, and even then, they have to demonstrate that they're within 5 IQ points of my own, preferably lower, beforehand. Nothing personal, kid. Alright, that was the best I could come up with on the spot. I hope that was something, guys. Yeah, so, I have a right to report on that. Why does the portrait seem like he peed on the rug? And see, she is yelling at him about it? What? All right. Anyway, we're gonna play now. I just came up with that on the spot. Oh yeah, you guys want to come up with a Greek History Games version? Go right ahead. Okay, so I got a funny tattoo story. You know, I've always said that only reason I'm going to tell what I've decided to do is if I do ever tell army stories anymore, it's going to be ones that just make the army look really stupid and the people in it look like dumb and whatnot. So Civil War is over. We get political power. So and that's going to be including myself, by the way. So back when I was this was way back in AIT. That's Advanced Individual Training in the United States. It's what you do after basic training. It's where you actually learn your specific job that you're going to have in the Army, be it infantry, artillery, you know, whatever. Ooh. That's right, we could do the steel factory thing. Let's grab that. Whoops. We're going to grab that. We're going to grab that, and we're going to do the workers' conditions because we are going to have so freaking much political power. We're not even going to know what to do with it. We're not going to do promises of peace, though. Okay. Hello there, William. Always good to see you. So I'm at AIT. And we still only had so many privileges available to you because you weren't considered, you know, a full-blown member of the military yet, really. So usually on the weekends you still had to stay on in the area on base. So, but we at least would go to the PX because where we were it was like just 2 blocks away, so we would just walk over. And so they had one of those. You guys know those machines that they have at a lot of grocery stores or whatever stores, you know, anywhere. It's like in the mall, where it's like a glass box and you can put quarters in and you can get something out. Usually it's like a little kid toy or something. You can get, I don't know, maybe you can get like a miniature Rubik's Cube. So they had one of those and they were water tattoos. So, or like water on tattoos. So what me and my roommates and the guy, basically everybody who was in my class, so to speak, so it was me and my roommates and the guys who were across the hall, we got these little dollar tattoos, and they were pretty high quality actually. So the way they worked is it was those tattoos that you press it onto your body and then you put the water on top and then you take it off. So freaking we all got them, and we were super careful about doing them perfectly so that they looked legit. They all looked like fresh tattoos. And so we were just fucking with the people who were our juniors and saying yeah, dude, you can get tattoos the second that you're out of wait a second. Yeah, we're gonna do the dam. Nassau's Flower Dam. Nassau's Dam. And so they were all these different things. I think they were mostly superhero related. So I had the one I ended up rolling, because it's random what you get out of those things. I got a Spider-Man one, but someone else had Iron Man, someone else got the Captain America shield, stuff like that. And so we all put them in these different places to tell them yeah, dude, you can get tattoos. And so what I did is I put mine I don't even. Oh, yes, you're absolutely right, White Dark and Salt. So anyway, so I put my tattoo like low. Think like where your waistline is, but low. So I put it so that it would stick just a tiny bit above my waistline of the pants or whatever, and it was mostly on my hip flexor. And so you know, we're just talking to these juniors like, yeah, we all went out and got tattoos, man. And and yeah, and so we all had them in weird points like that. Just fucking like these dumb idiots believed it. Like, yeah, I fucking got a Spider-Man tattoo like on my hip flexor, practically at my dick. Wait a minute. What's this now? Kyiv commune is justifying against us. Oh, shit. Alright. We can figure this out. I think we can figure this out. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. How many divisions could they possibly have? They've got 10 at most. They got a lot more pony power. Okay. We're gonna save the money so we can jump immediately to war economy. Yeah, the war support should be fine. All right. We need to pick somebody as a yeah, you. Congratulations, Field Marshal. Yeah, I think we're ready. They don't even have everybody on there. So restore the. Oh, that's right. They always are gonna do this. Restore the revolution. Current ruling party is communists. You'll gain war goals on whomever has crushed the revolution and probably win. This is not the secret path. No, we're not on the secret path yet. Alright. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do? Summer Sun Celebration, that's over in Equestria. Alright, no, these are not communist ponies, they're griffins. Khrushchev. An old drinking buddy of Redglad's before the revolution. Oh, so he's all pissed because I'm, gonna execute him. Wait a minute, we need to. There's no way we'll ever get down here in time. F it then. Let's just get on the path already. Yes, they are Ukrainians. They're not Polish. They're Ukrainians. See, Kyiv, Voronaska. By the way, have you seen the one everybody's talking about? Moron. Here it comes, everybody. Here it frickin' comes. We're gonna probably just micro this war too. Alright, they not gonna take a swing at me? You bitches. You didn't have the guts. Never mind, here they come. Alright, let's slow this down. Okay, so I think if we can get over the river, that would be amazing, but we can cover more of the line than they can, plain and simple. So we're just gonna run around them and take their capital. Yeah. Have I played Marisoc? Not Marisoc specifically. I have played New Maryland, though. Okay, let's come over here. Like that. Start chopping up the country. Alright, we got support equipment. What a beautiful day. Still can't get mechanical engineering. So let's grab society and economy stuff. Alright. Come on down here. Alright, they're already like 2/3 of the way towards dying. Oh, wait a minute. They left this wide open. Force attack again. Yeah. Thank you very much, Devin Yondur. Come on, get the encirclement, and now they gonna die. Too freaking easy. So then, yeah, we're gonna get this whole southern 2/3 cut off in a second. It's 1,300 characters. You can post it in pieces, Nitro Game. Yep, too easy. So they're gonna all start starving soon. Yeah, sure, go for it, Nitro Game. That'd be awesome. I'll try to save it myself. You know what? Actually, Nitro Game, here's what you should do. You can paste it here, and then when you're done, send it to me on Discord, please. Alright, so we've got 14 days. Let's grab Military High Command, because it's freaking awesome. And hopefully we don't actually capitulate them before that. That would actually be bad, so we just need to delay the war for a few days. And then every little thing is gonna be alright. These guys are consolidating because they want to try to break out. Yeah, in a way this is free real estate because they came at me so fast. A few more days. No, shoot. Wait. Did I switch to war? God damn it. It's okay. That's what autosaves are for. Hey, new loading screen. It's Equestria. Alright, so before I forget, let's do that. Okay, that would have been disastrous had I forgotten to do it. And everybody just stop. Just hold your positions wherever they are. No need for additional casualties anyway. Let's come. Okay, no. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Catch this clown. Alright, now come back just on our own path and let's try to let the 2 weeks go by. Alright. We're done. Okay, so now doesn't really matter, does it, what we take? We'll start taking this, yeah, because the war's about to end. Come over here. Oh, one of you snuck in, did you? Alright, come over here, you come over there. If I capitulate also, I'm gonna be mad. If I capitulate before they do, I'm gonna be fucking mad. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. They just took my capital. Holy shit. This got ugly so fast. That's why you don't play on 5-speed, boys and girls. Shit. Okay, hold on a sec. I need to make a save here. Let's see. Secrets within. Alright. Wait. Did, oh, so is it not working for some of you? Try refreshing the stream. If I cut out. Wait, now it's happening on my end. Okay. Okay, I think it's fixing itself. Alright. Yeah, stream looks better already. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that was about, everybody. So, okay, we have the secrets buried within. Digging through, oh, this is where the secret path begins. So, secrets buried within, digging through old rejected mail letters, you notice a strange triangle-shaped envelope. Out of curiosity, you open it and read the following text. I'm not gonna be reading these unless I get like a donation or something, so I'll give you guys a minute to do that while I get something to drink. Because these are painful to read. So, I'll read them for a donation. You got 1 minute to donate if you're gonna. Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, okay, nobody donated, so we're just gonna move on. So I'll just say, you stare at the letter in confusion for a while. So what we're gonna do is Grenya Kaxfanu. Alright. Just need to get this guy down there. Toot sweet. Please don't capitulate. 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 Send me your energy, everyone! Oh, damn it. I'm sorry, Sketchy. I'll read the next one. Damn, $5. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Dope. I will read the next one, I promise. So yeah, I was waiting and it didn't come in, and I just saw it just popped up. I'm very sorry about that. I promise I will read the next one. For that, I'm so sorry. Okay. Here we go. We gotta get here. It's gonna take. Right. That should do it. Right? No, it's not enough. Oh no! No, no, no. Because he took Holobaska. The ride never ends. Ah! I'm freaking out, man. Shit, 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 shit. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Maybe I should just take one of these just in case. No, fuck it. Fuck it all. Come on. Come on now. Or let's ski. That's gone. Let's come over here as well. Let's come in here. Go through to Griftim. Shit. 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 Oh, cool. Oh man. Things got so bad. There we go. Okay. Woo! So, how many months that ended up going? Like 6 weeks longer, that war, than it needed to. Oh, jeez. I'm lagging again. I'm connected to my Wi-Fi. I don't understand. Why am I lagging? Let me check to see if I've got something open. I'm trying to just see what's going on. It's YouTube. Just a second, guys. It's lagging for everybody. Okay, hold on. Yeah, everyone try refreshing it. But I'm trying to see if there's some other issue. Just give me a sec. What do you guys think of the thumbnail, by the way? Yeah, I saw that. I'm reading it. I see it. Nitro game. It's very good. I would maybe just change the Mosley sentence. That's it. Uh-huh. Yeah, but just hmm. Give me, yeah, hold on. All right, is everybody good now? All right. So I forgot to mention, the way that you trigger it is you got to take finished dam, and then that's when you trigger the rest. All right. So we took Brodfeld, which is kind of neat, I suppose. All right, and we go back to building some infrastructure, I think. All right, now we could breathe for a second, you know. So the next thing that comes up, people don't have to thumbnail arts on par with Van Gogh. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Because apparently Van Gogh sounded like Elvis. Viva Equestria, Viva Equestria, Viva Equestria. Okay, I swear I'm sober. Having said that, I have poured myself some scotch. And maybe we'll have a little ASMR here in a second of me drinking a sip. A sip. Okay, something like that. I think it looks decent enough. Now, oh my goodness, the armored truck is fucking horrifying. We're gonna have to go get the research thing real quick. In the meantime, would he be a pony or griffin? I figured he'd be a pony because the mane can come forward in like a big old pompadour, right? Like, that just makes sense. We're gonna grab next the theorist, I think. Ah, twinkle sprinkle, bitter, but no. We're gonna get this Mason of Kivison. I just got a good feeling about this guy. A yak. He'd be a yak. Maybe later. He got a little fat. You know, maybe he'd be a yak. Let's grab the motorized division. And finally, let's just keep dumping it in support equipment for right now. The third path is not here. You cannot see the third path right now. Well, sort of the start of it. Oh, shit! Famine erupts. With the Civil War dragging on and on, the devastation has caused our agriculture to collapse. We are running out of stored supplies, and hunger slowly envelops the countryside. Shit! That's a bad one. I should have rushed the golden fields. Stupid. Fields of gold, I meant. Stupid. Stupid. Scotch ASMR. No, I shouldn't drink it while I'm angry. Oh, thank you very much, Chaim Placeholder. Enjoy the Napoleon. Coming in with another $5, very much. Chaim Placeholder says, I enjoy your guides. Here is some anti-commie funds. What focus tree are you looking forward to in the upcoming Equestria War Heartlands update and for Zebraca? Well, Zebraca as a whole looks just so incredible. So the if I'd have to say though, with the Heartlands update, could you actually quickly remind me of what are the confirmed focuses for that? Let's see. Let me check the teasers. I think Angriver is supposed to get one. Or did that already happen? Or Floena. Like, who else was supposed to... I'm trying to remember who's supposed to get some. It's like in this area here. Yeah, Griffinstone, I think, needs to be... Ooh, next to we have the next one here. Okay, you know what? Let's make a quick save file because I accidentally almost clicked something there. So... in case accidents happen, we can come back. But yeah, I think the Kingdom of Griffinstone could be really interesting because it's got Grandpa Gruff, you know, so there's some potential there. But you know, with this being like the ancestral capital of the Griffin Empire or whatever, there could be some interesting things that go on with that. Oh yeah, so it is. So it's basically this strip here. I'd say the one I'd be looking forward to then is just anything here in the South Griffin Empire, because I want to see is like if there's any way you could possibly survive getting killed by the Griffonian Empire in the first couple of years. It should be interesting. So, secrets, mysteries unseen. So I will read all of this as an apology because I did not see the donation in time from Sketchy Rivet. So here we go. You are heading to your personal quarters after a hard day at work in the office. As you approach the room, you notice its door is wide open. Did the foolish chambermaid leave it like that? You'd scold her if that was the case. Inside the room, I'm not going to read the math, by the way. Inside the room, lit by a curious candle, you see a strange but familiar triangle-shaped letter lying on your nightstand. Somewhat hesitantly, you open it to see what madness it contains this time. F2 Pequete Dibix Kiasket to Jizwitze Bunkatse Bosom. The Kafugpatequim dead Wumbet Pimze Oskefga Sikajax Mictigfa Lit Fukatsefa Dibit Lizik Liz Fuk was a big sp. Zibitomit Zembex Woquetg Tigit sub uxmes kegzima exfukuexit Zubik with zimum tikifabuk Giziquizihe Kuzabihidid Zbex Likhux Giblets Kibugjiz Ozdvix Ebjvik Sublimban Tix Lifik Grif Buka Gitsum Xikamfzum Ebik Put Zik Sim Oem Put Ufahex Jip B Oshek Bit Submit LBH. Please leave your answer encoded in the same cipher under your bed. Remember, using parallelograms to affine transformations may be a mixed blessing. A crow caws outside the window. Your move, king. So, we're going to go with Bevizit F Nifiquibit Abs Sikzimd Tiquibigizit. So, thank you, Nitro Game. Thank you very much. So, by the way, let's read Nitro Game's version of the Rick and Morty To Be Fair copy pasta that he made for Conquering History Games. For me, you know, which I'd say I like 95% of this. To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Conquering History Games. His humor is extremely subtle, and without a solid grasp of history, most of the jokes will go over a typical viewer's head. There is also Mosley's nihilistic outlook, which is deftly woven into his characterization. His personal philosophy draws heavily from totalist literature, for example. The fans don't understand this stuff. They don't have the intellectual capacity to truly appreciate the depths of these jokes, to realize that they're not just funny. They say something deep about history games. As a consequence, people who dislike Conquering History Games' channel truly are idiots. Of course, they wouldn't appreciate, for instance, the humor in Rainbow Dash's existential catchphrase, "Friendship is magic," which is itself a cryptic reference to Conquering History Games' epic scotch drinking ASMR moments. I'm smirking right now, just imagining one of those addlepated simpletons scratching their heads in confusion as Conquering History Games' genius wit unfolds itself on their television screens. What fools! How I pity them. Oh yes, by the way, I do have a Share the Wealth tattoo, and no, you cannot see it. It's for the ladies' eyes only. Even then, they have to demonstrate that they're within 5 IQ points of my own, preferably lower, beforehand. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I really do not know why you guys are having trouble with YouTube. Wish I could help. I've been trying to check some stuff. So, okay, the risk of famine's gone. We're better now. So what I want to do here is, do we want to increase the societal development level? Like, what's going to give you some factories that I can hold on to for a longer time? This gives me 1 factory here. It's not a big deal. Yeah, let's do government reform, because political power is, I'm just going to have so much of it that it means nothing. Kind of one of the weird things about this guy. Like, I wish I could trade political power for manpower, you know what I mean? I'm going to have way too much of it. Speaking of Scotch ASMR moments, let's have one now. This is Glen Moray. Does not have an age statement, which I usually would say is a bad thing, but it was just something I picked up when I was curious about it, because it's been aged in Chardonnay casks. So it's not the kind of Scotch I typically have. It's pretty light. It's very fruity. Sniffing it here. All right, here we go. Here we go. ASMR time, guys. ASMR time. Oh, delicious. So, secrets preparing the scene. What is this? Henry V? Oh wait, do we get? We did get a second donation, so I will also read this one. Secrets preparing the scene. At midnight, you arrive at the riverside dock of Bicau, your old fishing rod in your claws. You notice 6 to 9 ominous silhouettes nearby shortly before one of them begins to play a piano. One of the silhouettes grows bigger as it approaches you, the light of the moon shining upon his pitch black hood. He stops just as you are thinking of pulling out your pistol. He speaks softly.
Hello there, my dearest friend. You need not my rod to lend. It is dark, all is but gray. The time is for sleep, not play. But stars hide from the sleeper, as does the star's grim reaper. But when they brilliantly die, something new forms in the sky. Yes, nothing lives forever. Some die again, however. Reborn again and again, changed yet quite same in a chain. Hard, soft, floating, shiny, aflame, until the last one became cold metal, end of the game. Now before the lights will fade, say the last death of the tale.
Alpha. Secrets, consequences unforeseen. The mysterious figure gazes strangely at you. Then you manage to see the slightest of smiles. Very good indeed. Now how many triangles can you see in this artwork?
1, 4, or 6. From underneath his cloak, you pull out a bizarre. He pulls out a bizarre painting and gives it to you. As you look at it, you can't help but think that something is very badly wrong with all of it. But for now, you focus on the straight task. Okay, quickly, everybody guess. I know what the answer is. Because I'm not stupid. So, I'm going to give you guys like 30 seconds to give your, your stuff. Get your guesses in. Get your guesses in. Place your bets. Place your bets. Answers are what could be 1, 4, 6, or something not mentioned. Excuse me, Okay, that should be long enough. The answer is 1 triangle. Secrets, the performance begins. Correct! The details can sometimes disguise the overall picture. Wait a second. Wait a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to check something here in the second tab. Sorry about this. Okay. So, correct. The details can sometimes disguise the overall picture. There's only 1 triangle there, the outer one. Now, who do those poems refer to? Poem 1. Set the stage for dawn anew. As night descends the stars from view, wondrous tales and stories untold of one little soul whose spirit is bold. From start of spring to winter's throne, a price one must pay to be alone, for time remains in her stagnant form, though rest then wilt and fade to born. Poem 2. Fire burns her passionate heart, from deeds alone a nation starts. Young and frail, but wise, no doubt, that brought her stars of night to rout, and each a few that fell astray upon the silver moons of gray, forged through will and blood in tone, step advanced for kingdom come. Poem number 3. Time can tick and seasons go, but she will never be alone. Bound, unite with crescent flow. A spark will show the way to go, and may she have the chance to fail, other ponies will prevail. For even if you have the throne, don't forget the priceless loan. Poem 4. So you be Thor and I'll be Odin. You rode in, I'm omnipotent. Let off, then I'm reloading immediately with these bombs I'm toting. And I should not be woken, I'm the walking dead, but I'm just a talking head, a zombie floating. But I got your mom deep throating. I'm out, my ramen noodle. We have nothing in common, poodle. I'm a Doberman. Pinch yourself in the arm and pay homage, pupil. It's me, my honesty's brutal. But it's honestly futile if I don't utilize what I do, though, for good at least once in a while. So I want to make sure somewhere in this chicken scratch I scribble and doodle enough rhymes to maybe try and help get some people through tough times. But I gotta keep a few punchlines just in case, cause even you unsigned rappers are hungry looking at me like it's lunchtime. I know there was a time where once I was king of the underground, but I still rap like I'm on my Pharaoh Munch grind. So I crunch rhymes, but sometimes when you combine an appeal with the skin color of mine, you get too big, and here they come trying to censor you. Like that one line I said on I'm Back from the Mathers LP. One when I tried to say I'll take 7 kids from Columbine, put them all on a line, add an AK, a revolver, and a 9. See if I get away with it now that I ain't as big as I was, but I'm morphing into an immortal coming through the portal. You're stuck in a time warp from 2004, though, and I don't know what the fuck you rhyme for. You're pointless as Rapunzel with fucking cornrows.
You right, normal. Fuck being normal. And I just bought a new ray gun from the future just to come and shoot you when Fabulous made Ray J mad. Because Fab said he looked like a fag at Mayweather's pad singing to a man while they played piano. Man, oh man, that was a 24/7 special on the cable channel. So Ray J went straight to the radio station the very next day. Hey Fab, I'm gonna kill you. Lyrics coming at you at Sumer Stavik. I'm superhuman. I'm innovative. I'm made of rubber so that anything you say is ricocheting off of me and I'll glue it to you. I'm devastating more than ever, demonstrating how to give a motherfucking audience a feeling like it's levitating, never fading. And you know that the haters are forever waiting for the day that they can say I fell off. They be celebrating because they know. Because I know the way to get them motivated. I make elevating music. You make elevator music. Oh, he's too mainstream. Well, that's not what they do when they get jealous. They confuse it. It's not hip-hop. It's pop because I found a hella way to fuse it. With rock, shock, rap, with doc. Throw on Lose Yourself and make them lose it. I don't know how to make songs like that. I don't know what words to use. Let me know when it occurs to you while I'm ripping any one of these verses. The verses you as curtains. I'm inadvertently hurting you. How many verses I gotta murder to prove that if you were half as nice your songs you can sacrifice virgins to? School flunky, pill junkie. But look at the accolades the skills brung me. Full of myself, but I'm still hungry. I pilled myself because I make do what I put my mind to, and I'm a million leagues above you. Ill when I speak in tongues, but I'm still tongue-in-cheek. Fuck you. I'm drunk, so Satan take the fucking wheel. I'm asleep in the front seat, bumping Heavy D and the boys, still chunky, funky, but in my head there's something I can feel tugging and struggling. Angels fight with devils, and hear what they want from me. They ask me to eliminate some of the women hate, but if you take into consideration the bitter hatred I have, then you may be a little patient and more sympathetic to the situation and understand the discrimination. But fuck it, life's handing you lemons, make lemonade then. But I can't batter the women. How the fuck am I supposed to bake them a cake then? Don't mistake it for Satan. It's a fatal mistake if you think I need to be overseas and take a vacation, a trip abroad, and make her fall on her face. Don't be a retard. Be a king. Think not. Why be a king when you could be a god? Oh, shit. Oh, man. The stream was down the whole time. Are you kidding me? Fuck. I'm trying to refresh it, guys. I'm trying to see what's the problem. Don't tell me I just wasted time doing that whole thing. So it's up? What to tell you guys, I've been checking the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi's fine on my end. You know what? I don't know if you guys could hear it. All right, guys, I'm back. Look, I just don't know what to tell you. Everything seems to be working fine on my end. So yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, after all that, obviously the answers here are Princess Celestia, Princess Luna, and then Twilight Sparkle, and then Princess Eminem. All right. Yeah, it's definitely something on YouTube's end. Okay. Yeah, because like I've turned off I even turned off my phone's Wi-Fi. Like I don't think that should matter though. I've got really good Wi-Fi. I doubt it. Let me go see if I left Netflix playing or something. Hold on a sec. I'll be back. And my TV's off. I'm sorry, guys. It's got to be some shit with YouTube. You're right. It's the Masons. They know the secrets are coming out, bro. They're coming out. They don't want you to know. Okay, let's get some artillery going here. Not much we could do, but something. Royal marriage, love conquers all. So basically we're just going to marry into the people up here. Get me a little bit of political power, not that I need it. Maybe I should just stop the stream, guys. What do you think? Should I just stop it and come back another day? Because I could stream again. Oh, shoot, wait. When would be the next time I could stream? It looks like the revolution's gonna succeed over here. Alright, next up we are gonna industrialize the economy, I think. Griffin Knights so bad. Griffin Knights are kind of garbage in my personal experience, but maybe I'm just not using them right. Damn, that just fucking, that whole, whatever just happened to the server just murdered the amount of viewers that there's been. We're down to like 25 and we were hitting 80 plus, which is not too bad for a weekday. So I'm not going to read this. This doesn't matter for our purposes. Yeah, it is. It's definitely the secret path people trying to stop the secret path from being revealed. No doubt. No doubt. We're going to wait on some of this stuff. We're just waiting for the next event to pop up now. Making an example of Applethorn. What the fuck is this? Before the foul revolution was begun, there was a large amount of preparation work that had to be done for it. Spreading sedition among the common folk, encouraging them, convincing them that violent revolution could really succeed, stealing weapons, all sorts of unlawful acts. Most of these were carried out by traitorous griffins, but not all. One of the most notorious revolutionaries was a mare from the far north called Applethorn. She disappeared before the uprising began in earnest, but she has foolishly returned from Farbrook to our lands. If she hoped to receive a warm welcome, then she was sorely mistaken. Obviously, she had not heard that the revolution had been crushed, and she was arrested almost immediately after crossing the border. She now languishes in prison awaiting her fate. The capture of such a famous revolutionary will surely further dishearten the communists. She will face the full force of the law. Communism gets less popular. Okay, let's see. It couldn't handle... Do you think the stream couldn't handle having that many viewers? I've had like 200 plus people on a stream. I don't know. I don't get it, man. Alright, moving on though. Secrets, unfold the scream. Quickly donate if you want me to read this. The whole thing. In the meantime, I'll read the rest. Secrets, unfold the screen. Days go by, you still occasionally remember the strange meeting in Bikau, but nothing has happened since then. On the 75th day, when returning home, you once again find a strange envelope on your table. You roll your eyes and open the letter. Inside is a strange device that begins to speak. Alright, Sketchy Rivet, thank you very much. Dun, dun, dun. So the device begins to speak. Vi doklad ak rasmatri vayetsia evolucja jaderniaka iseldovanai I socialano psychologichuska problema gonki voruseni. Wondering what language that was, you start reading the message inside. So these are our real languages. I'm not going to translate it all right now. You can do that on your own time. So, time. It is about time. Intelligenta nuestra... By the way, I've been told that I tend to turn all foreign accents into kind of a Spanish/Mexican one. It probably comes from me being raised into, you know, in El Paso. So just get ready for that. Anyway. Unless I could maybe I could try to throw on an Irish accent to all these, like, time, it's about time, intelligentsia nostra marciesa activity, in alta incerta nucleare, in tota tarlite allumi. But I won't do that. Okay, seriously now, here we go. Time. It's about time. Inteligentia nuestra marchiaza activitatea in alta insercitaria nucleara intoate talie ale lume. Quinteli niat brasca cunigas cunul tele minua con katsome siva horanal ya kun hora katso takiasin mienhen. Wakarango ki au wakarango. Kita mempunya bahaya pesar di hadapan yang mesti dihentikan secepata mungkin. Bala tla leho enaka holoko le kabohale airisci della guerra nucleare globale sogno con volgente e devono essere presi provvedimenti per evitarlo. No podemos arriesgarnos a deslizar al... pardon me. No podemos arriesgarnos a deslizar el acantilado hacia este abismo oscuro y vacío. Hem de resistir a aquest poder y actuar iniciante el trata en contra nuclear a todo el mundo. Avet da soportu. Here we go again. Yeah. By the way, I like how they put here, I'm bored. Let me out of this egghead quest line. So, oh yeah, there's effort in this mod. But yeah, it's about the nukes, so we will not be building nukes. So we're gonna go with obviously speaking of Irish, se fue madihan sin seo agal ghabhael. Alright. Yeah, it's Closeo reading. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, it's me. I'm Closeo right now, and he's the one who's reading all of this. Nuclear party. But I see just when you just end with the baby, it just makes you think of Austin Powers. Says that nuclear party, baby, yeah. You know, all you gotta squint in your eyes and have all your teeth out. Just in anything with the baby. Of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth, baby. Alright, we're done with the enchanted tools. Moving on to enchanted machines. And... oh, shoot. I need to... oh, wait, I just remembered. Okay, so after I'm done industrializing the economy, I need to take as one door closes. Which I think is it. Can I do Mini-Me? Are you asking if I can impersonate Mini-Me, the one who doesn't talk? Yeah. Our Black Hollow. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen this. We'll have to do something about that. So we're going with armor. Now this is gonna just freaking kill our ability to create. Wait a second. We need to go over here. No, let's go over here actually. It's gonna kill our ability to make planes. Sure, I can do a Mini-Me impression. Well, are you telling me to shut up? It's telling me to shut up. I'm not gonna shut up, but you'll get another ASMR drinking audio. Here goes, last one. Good. Well, we married into Lucy, and we can't justify on them anyway if we wanted to. We have to be at 50% world tension. The Grand Galloping Gala. Oh, see, once again. Okay, once again, I almost accidentally clicked. They really need to hurry up and do that shit from, you know, I think every other Paradox games, where you can, it takes like a few seconds before you're eligible to click a button. So, secrets. Initiation begins. Is there a reason I'm doing no nukes and plates? I just read the reason. It's in the storyline. So, 2 more months pass with nothing of note happening. However, the 75th day after the message's arrival finally comes, and in preparation, you lock your door and put all your bodyguards on duty for the night. Then you go to sleep, hoping that nothing crazy will take place. You must be new here. When you wake up, you struggle to open your eyes. When you do, you see nothing but blackness. Soon you realize you've been blindfolded, and also feel rope strung around your neck. Is it a noose? Someone pulls you up, and then pushes you forward. You hear 3 knocks, and then speech. You can barely make out the words, except for, "By the help of gods, being free and of good report." Actually, no, it'd probably be more like, "By the help of gods, being free and of good report." Then a door opens and you are pushed forward again. Cold and sharp steel touches your feathery chest, sending shivers down your spine. Whoever is holding the dagger and threatening your life asks, "Do you feel anything?" Stuttering and confused, you respond, "Yes." The dagger is pulled away and you are pushed to go forward, presumably through the door that was opened. Inside, you are forced to kneel for the first time since Prelate Denali crowned you all those years ago. That's this guy, by the way. A number of persons around you begin to speak at once, praying to gods to grant His Majesty to Masonry so that you may better be enabled to unfold the beauties of true godliness. You are then told to place your right claw on the holy book in front of you as someone places an object in your left claw that feels like a compass. The tome faces east, the compass must face west. You hesitantly obey and stretch your left arm behind you. Finally, you are asked a question. What is the predominant wish of your heart? Wait a minute. Sorry. So the options are to see the light again, to ensure peace, safety, prosperity, and security to my new empire. Wait a minute. To my kingdom, light or enlightenment. What the fuck are you talking about, Brick Builder? Light. So they said to look at the communist Black Rock tree. True equality. No more bandits. Southern Commune. Oh, they're gonna have a civil war? That's interesting. Thank you. I appreciate all praise for the thumbnail. All my thumbnails. Some take more effort than others. But sometimes the ones I don't like, the ones that are low effort I end up liking a lot, and sometimes vice versa. But it's a whole spectrum. Some of my own thumbnails I like so much that I actually turn them into wallpapers. I don't know if that's egotistical or what. But anyway, secrets, parables, past. Having given your answer, you hear 3 pounds of a gavel, each followed by everyone in the room clapping once. So after the third one, your blindfold and noose are removed. You look around yourself. The room is dimly lit with 3 candles around you, and the griffins surrounding you wear hoods. There are 3 altars, one with the flag of Brodfeld, another with pillars of copper, and the third in front of you with the holy book. The griffin facing you then speaks. By the grace of the gods, you are now one of us. The 3 lights shall now be revealed to you. The volume of sacred law to govern faith, the square to regulate our actions, and the compass to keep us in bounds with all griffin kind, especially with fellow masons. The 3 lesser lights are sun, who rules the day, moon, who rules the night, and the master mason, who rules us. I will also reveal to you that tonight you have already survived 2 of the 3 dangers. If you had not been patient, you would have eagerly rushed into masonry and been slain by the dagger. If you had not desired masonry, you would have tried to run away, only to be hanged by the noose around your neck. The last danger you must discover yourself in the parable of Hawk and Abiff. which I will now recite for you. Long ago, King Solomon of Riem decided to erect a grand temple to his gods. He invited Hakam Abif, a famed Griffin architect, to be the master of works at the construction. As the temple is nearing completion, 3 fellow craft masons from the workforce ambush him, demanding the secrets of a master mason. He is challenged by each in turn, and at each refusal to divulge the information, he is struck with a mason's tool. The third blow is fatal. His body is hidden by the murderers. Solomon sends out a group of fellow craft masons to search for Hakam, and they manage to find the body. The 3 criminals are brought to justice, and Solomon informs his workforce that the secret word of a master mason is now lost forever. What is the last danger, Mason of Kisau? Fidelity, honesty, or curiosity? Quickly pick, quickly pick, quickly pick, quickly pick, quickly pick. Fidelity. So, secrets, floodgates open. Alright. Correct, apprentice. As a mason, it is important you remain faithful to your brothers and do not share our secrets, even if it puts you in danger. Dead griffins tell no tales, and therefore death is preferable to blatant openness. This is the risk we all take. You are then revealed the sign, the griffin word for the first degree of masonry. The sign is holding your right claw on your chest with the flat palm down. The grip is done by applying pressure with a talon on top of the first knuckle. Wait a minute, they always told me the second knuckle. Anyway, the word is Boaz. You were given a mason's badge and a brick, which you then placed in the northeast corner of the room. Because your heart must contain charity, you were also told to later melt the gold in your regalia, mint coins out of it, and give it to the poor. Finally, you were presented the tools of masons, a gauge to measure work, and a gavel to knock off imperfections. Then you were led out of the room, down the concrete hallway, and outside. Second. I was just going to do something. There you realized that you had been inside the dam in White Flower, and that the passage you came out of was secret. You were told to make the sign for the sun as it rose above the horizon and swear an oath to follow the rules of the Masons, live like a good and loyal citizen of the world, and never reveal any secrets. But yeah, you can have gifts in Hearts of Iron 4. But you know who figured that out? The goddamn God blessed, Celestia blessed Equestria War developers. They've done it again. But there's pictures of ponies in the mod. I can't play it. Baka. Baka's all of them. So, a new age begins in Prywin. We are now the kingdom of Prywin. And behold, Mason of Twelt, who is basically running the government now. He is an anti-extremist, which means communism and fascism's daily support is going to erode. That he is a benevolent overlord, increasing our daily political power gain by 1/5 of a point. Stability up by 10%. Ideological drift defense increases, which actually kind of hurts us right now because we're only at 4% harmony. And then acceptance of harmonious diplomacy goes up, stuff like that. Now, you guys ready for this? Are you ready to see the cool thing? Can I get a Brodfeld shall prevail in the chat so we can see the big surprise? Can I get a Brodfeld shall prevail? No. By the way, Nitro Game, that's what made me kind of laugh a little bit during the last one is your comment. Don't share our secrets. He read on the live stream. Can I get a Brodfeld shall prevail? There it is, everybody. Our gentle guidance down to the proclamation of the new order. This is the focus tree, the secret focus tree. Brodfeld shall prevail. So we will begin with our gentle guidance. It is clear now we must step forth and intervene to save Prywin from itself. Far too long have its griffins suffered and been threatened by tyranny. With the grace of the gods, we will guide the nation to enlightenment and salvation. Like they made us in their image, may we now make Prywin in our image. This will increase the popularity of ourselves. We're going to take a hit with political power, but believe me, we have so much it's not going to matter. But damn, 27% stability loss coming in. And we will now, and the Harmony Party will become known as the Ancient Grand Orient of Prywin. Currently, we're just called the PNL. You've seen AI Harmonious Puppet Brodfeld enforce the tree. Hey, that got funny. Yep, indeed. Feed the needy. There you have it. That's how to get the secret Brodfeld path. That is Masonic Brodfeld, for everybody knows. How did I get this path on my first playthrough? Okay, so I hit the thing, and I saw the code, and alright, full disclosure, I then contacted one of the devs, and I said, what is this code? And he explained to me how the first one worked. Now, the codes are different, but I just said, what is it? And he goes, it's this, and you need to work on it. And I went, okay. And I spent more time than I'd like to say working on it. It wasn't like, oh, I'm going to hit this and, hit 1, hit 2, whatever on the options. I was actually working out what the messages said. Some of you may remember my my whale comment that'll come up later. But believe me, it is not gibberish. It is not gibberish. It all means something. So, in the meantime, what are we going to do? Industry, maybe? Yeah. We're going to fill all these up so frickin' fast. Yeah, I definitely want Mason of Sadia. We're about to lose some political power, but that's fine. Are the ministers the same? Is there an Illuminati pony? There's all sorts of MLP Illuminati confirmed stuff, man. Show you some of it. I'm ready to blow your minds. This is actually, I found this picture. I probably should have actually used this for the thumbnail, that one. But let's see here. How about the, oh shoot. Wait a minute. Let me try to find some good-sized pictures. Our gentle guidance is done. Onwards to meet with the prelate. That's this guy here, the friendly preacher. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, there's some other stuff I was considering using, like where is it? Like this. Maybe I should make this the thumbnail. It's a little cleaner, actually. Maybe I'll change that later. The JoJo's path and the next path. How's Olenya doing? Not dead yet. Yeah, I've never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've heard some of the soundtrack, but I've never really listened to it. And holy shit, is the County of Longsword gonna win this? Nah, the Socialist Republic has this under control. County never wins. It's too weak. But I'd rather not say how long it took me to solve that. The main anime I'm working on right now is, well, still working my way through One Piece. Although what kind of tends with, what tends to happen with me, how I kind of go through anime is I'll watch an arc of One Piece and then I'll watch a different anime. So I've been doing that for a couple of years now. Uh, yeah, I'd say I've been doing that for like 3 years, slowly catching up with One Piece. Oh yeah, the One Piece. Yeah, I remember you sending me that link, but I haven't watched any One Piece lately. I haven't. It was a pretty busy time. Recently at my university, I had a midterm and I had to turn in an annotated bib and like I had to do a research proposal. So I have picked my two things, although I need to kind of now I've got this case study thing I gotta start working on. So I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. Um, yeah, that's right. Because I'm going to a lecture tomorrow. It's not for class. It's just a thing they're doing. I think it's shit. What is it actually about? I forget. Oh man, I just know I had it in my planner. Like, go to this thing at noon for the lecture, but I forgot what it was. But I was interested. I think it was about Brazil. All right, hold on a second. The meeting. Shortly after the Masons assumed public control of Prywin, Prelate Denali's friendly and calm demeanor changed completely. He began ceaselessly ranting about the dangers and sins of Masons who he called Marite worshippers and necromancers. He had never liked the king's appointment of Masons to positions in the government and the military, but back then he had not been so vocal and aggressive. It is clear he is now genuinely concerned about the Masons would do with his homeland. Because you did have Masons available. So, for example, like Mason of Kivison, like, they've been there from the beginning. What was it? Kivison. Many Griffins rallied behind him, especially when he threatened to expose the secrets of Masons by publishing their rituals and symbols for all to see. However, shortly afterwards, he vanished. Rumors began to spread almost immediately, with some claiming that the prelate had been kidnapped and murdered by the Masons. Anti-Masonic protests were held in Sidia and Kevison, and soon even a political party was formed, although it was a single-issue one. But opposition against the Masons petered out when they announced their plans for the future, which included liberty, democracy, and prosperity for all Griffins. Later, a new pro-Mason prelate was appointed, and most Griffins forgot about Denali's curious fate. The anti-Masonic party fell apart when they elected a Mason as their leader. A thorn removed. Yeah, benevolent overlord. And we got some stability. It says it right there. Benevolent overlord. It says it right there. These are facts. Anyway, so this is the part of the focus tree where we're doing some interesting stuff. Don't get me wrong, but we're a lot of it is we're just waiting for the world tension to go up. So all right, we got a virtuous government. Almost caught up. I'll read all of these too, so you can actually understand what the Masons are doing. Liberty, democracy, and prosperity must be that Liberation Day. This is just the Civil War celebration, so we're gonna get one stability every year. Liberty, democracy, and prosperity must be ensured for all equally. A government that fails to accomplish this is an unjust and unfaithful government. A new one must be instituted in place of the old, built upon the foundations of these three sacred principles. Only then can we cooperate with the plans of the great architects and raise the Temple of Light. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so tomorrow what I'm going to do is, because for my British Empire class, I'm going to be doing a paper on India, which is obviously really broad. Because the thing is, both my classes this semester ended up getting cross-listed with undergrads, so they're freaking packed. Now, the thing is, when grad students and undergrads are mixed together, they have different requirements. So, like, you know, it's not an easy class per se. It's like, okay, undergrads, this is what you're going to read, and then grad students, double it. Let's see, Olenia surrenders. It's pretty funny. He actually gave a Griffin Dan Brown. So so I'm going to do India, but I need to focus that in tomorrow. And then I'm going to also do a case study on well, actually, I'll talk about that in a second, but I also had this midterm. So, funny story about the midterm. I went into it, and this guy who he keeps sitting next to me, but he comes in, and he doesn't have his backpack, which was fine, because, like, it was the midterm day. Like, not a lot of people didn't have backpacks. In fact, I took mine, and I thought, why the hell did I bring this? Chimera attack. This is basically, we need to clear out the marshes, which is going to hurt our stability and pony power, but that way we get to keep the oil. So he doesn't have a blue book, which we were gonna need because it was an essay. It was like an essay and more. Um, the and so he has to like run outside to go get his thing, and he comes back in. And let me tell you something: this guy does not fucking pay attention in class. And one thing I've noticed is the difference between where I used to go and NMSU is NMSU, for some reason, the professors, they do not give a shit about people being on their phone or on the computer in class. And don't get me wrong, they're excellent, excellent professors, but I do just wonder if it's like university policy, because I've never heard of anybody having I've never seen a professor have a single problem with it, and people do it all the time. I guess it's like if you're quiet, it's fine. Because like I've seen people get mad when they make noise. The professors get mad when people are making noise, but it seems like I guess maybe the attitude is like if you want to fucking waste, if you want to pay to go to tuition to come to class and then be on your phone, that's your fucking business. Which I guess I could understand, but it sure as fucking annoys me. Uh, anyway, so this guy's doing that all the time, and the thing was, so we had 75 minutes to do this midterm, which was a race against the clock because of the questions we were asked. Like I was writing as quickly as possible, and my handwriting is not usually good, and it got even worse because it's like shit. There's a lot of information to put out, and so I barely squeaked by. And this guy, I'm just noticing in my periphery, he is just staring at the questions, just dumbfounded, and just, oh fuck, just I am screwed. And I think he maybe had like one page of stuff. Uh, yeah. Anyway, so I was super happy because I got my grade back the other day, and I ended up getting a 99 on the midterm, which, whew, I was like, I get a lot more nervous about tests than I used to be back in the day. This is because they just cost so much more now. Do we want to? Yeah, we're gonna improve the workers' conditions. We're gonna do that all the time. Also, we're gonna move the capital to White Flower because it's just free political power. So the NASOM, New Archine Sanctuary of Masons project was a great success for us, and we now have a new gathering place for our Orient. Now we're in control of Pridewind. We should move all bureaucracy and institutions there as well. So, see, it just jumped up here. So this is going to give us some knights and bonuses to knight technology. Localization is many members of knightly orders are also members of Masonic lodges. As such, the knights have close relations with us. Together, we can maintain peace and safety in all Pridewind. Let's see here. Oh wait, yeah, we're not gonna do that yet. So I'm just gonna save up the political power until we're done with these things, because this is giving us new advisors and then new generals and also advisors. So anyway, I was super happy with like this is gonna be. It's like this is just one of those things that these are professors. They go through dozens, maybe even hundreds of these fucking tests. Why do I have so many stupid griffins in my nation? And so like they don't have time to give detailed feedback on everything, but sometimes you just get like a one sentence feedback, and it's like, oh, it feels so good. Because so like the main question that was on the midterm, and maybe you guys can tell me what you guys think of this, or give me your thoughts. Is the wait a minute. Okay, so the question was to compare and contrast the American Revolution with the Indian Mutiny of 1856, I think it was. So what I basically argued was that, and I'm giving you the short version, is basically yes, there is similarity there, but there's a lot more that is different. So, for example, the Indian Mutiny was pretty localized. It didn't really spread out too much, as opposed to the American Revolution, which, first off, it started in the mines. It wasn't televised, but in a physical sense, it starts in Massachusetts, but it spreads throughout the 13 colonies, and it goes on for years. Also, of course, the American Revolution was successful. The Indian Mutiny was not. I also brought up how the Americas were extremely settled by the British, and how like the dispute they had the Americans had with the British. It was like taxation without representation, right? And that is a complaint within the British system, if that makes sense. Where it's like the you can think of it like the colonists in the Americas are basically saying, wait a minute, you're taxing us, and hold on a minute. All right, we're done with Pious Military. Oh, I forgot to read Pious Military real quick. Well, let's do prevent political conflict, because this is eventually going to get us to 100%, 100% on the harmony. So, truly despicable are those who rob and slay innocents to fuel their acts of war. Many soldiers and generals are guilty of such crimes, and individuals such as Ion Somiescu have blackened hearts. They have no place in the proud army of Prywin, and will be purged. Guys, I just got a text. I might have to go suddenly, just as a heads up. But I'll finish this up some other time. This campaign, maybe, but it probably won't be till next week. Mysterious telegraph message. This doesn't mean anything. Refer to, well, it does, but just refer to my the whales post I made in my community tab a couple of months ago. You'll probably have to scroll for a while, but don't worry about these next two events, that one and the next one. So anyway, the what was I getting? Oh yeah, so where was I? I was talking about, yeah. So like the whole idea, the colonists are going, the problem they're having is they're saying, you're taxing us, and we were not in Parliament to say if we were okay with that or not. Like, we were not represented, so no taxation without representation. And that was an argument that parliamentarians, like you can look at it, of course it was the Irish parliamentarians, but it's like, you know, like they're saying, look, that is not fair. We cannot put a tax, like they're saying, there's quotes, they're going, we cannot tax the Americans if there's not an American here in the Parliament to make the argument for or against. And that's bullshit. So like even in the British Parliament, they're like saying, oh, is this right or is this wrong? And then, you know, the Americans win, and then they form a representative government similar to what you know, the British had. It's not the same, obviously, but like they were reformed. It's like representative government was transitioned into an independent representative government. Just like one was a presidential system, one was a parliament. But like, you know, there's only so much time. You can see where it's like, I'm racing the clock. Oh wait, we can finally start doing tanks. So the next thing, so in comparison, or I should say to contrast that, I brought up how the Indian Mutiny, also known as the First War of Indian Independence, or the First War of Indian Independence, I think. So that one was about them trying to like prop up some alleged, Mughal to the throne. And like they're trying to go back to their system. And also India was not as heavily settled, certainly not on the level that the United States was. Like there were British settlers living in India, of that there's no doubt. And that kind of becomes this whole thing because a lot of them get massacred. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Crown Protector. So anyway, I'm just bringing all that up. And I'm comparing and contrasting. I'm just going, you know, fuck. I'm racing the clock. And we, yeah. So then I got it back, got perfect score on that essay, and the professor, all she just wrote at the end, wow, this is really good. And I was just, oh, thank you, senpai. You know, it's like thank you, Professor Sama. But it's just like, I told this to someone, and she goes, it's like, a much shorter version of the story though. But I was saying, like, hey, yeah, check this out. She was like, wow, this is really good. And she's going, wow, this is really good. Usually you're shit, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I need to look up something here. Let's see here. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Sorry. I accidentally was calling my own voicemail on my phone. I was checking something. Spin my political power. Fine. get this. We got 2 Masons here. We're going to get that. We're going to get the bookworm, right? That'd be the way to go. Yeah, let's definitely get the bookworm. And I don't think the consumer good factories matter as much. So we'll go with the ruthless industrialist. We're going to also infantry equipment. Yeah, make that better. State of religion's done. Let's set up the banks. Yeah, the Wales one. Yeah. Yeah, so that Wales one I posted when I was solving all this stuff. Oh yeah, I didn't read what these are. So our nation should be a religious one. Citizenship will be removed from those who do not confess to believe in a greater being. Discussing and arguing about matters of faith will be forbidden. For we do not desire chaos in our blessed and peaceful state. Religious freedom will also be proclaimed, so any faith may be practiced, and religious minorities are protected from persecution. Plus 9% stability, plus 12% popularity of harmony. Okay. And then, oh wait, so I did that, and then over here, preventing political conflict. Wait, some wars going on. We're not at 50% though. To ensure peace and stability, we must ban all political discourse. Such a thing can only cause discord, which we do not desire. While discussion is forbidden, every citizen is allowed to hold an opinion freely. This way they can be satisfied, even if they don't get to start a fist fight because of opposing values. Plus 9% stability, more recovery from the Civil War, as well as lowering the fascism, communism, and unaligned support. Citizen Mysterious table, just it's all about whales. Like I said, it's all about the whales. Are you guys having trouble again? Damn. Let's see. Let's see here. Modify the government. I guess we will. Let's get our only Mason. Mason, Mason, Mason. Mason, 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 Mason. Discussion was outlawed and stability rised. Yeah. Stability rose. You know, people aren't arguing. You know, people stop arguing and everything's nice. It's stable. Arguing is chaos. Chaos! Cronian Empire is starting to eat people up. State education. So somebody was mentioning earlier in the chat that, oh, there it is, state education. Lose 1 research slot. Wow. Okay, let's do a national census. Oh, I don't think I read the banks either. I'm getting behind. Okay. For centuries, Masons have been in control of all banking institutions in the EV Valley. Now it is time to use this control to our advantage and invest our funds in the devastated and backwards economy of Prywin. Minus 3% consumer factories. Over here, knowledge is power. So how can we rule over the populace if we do not even know basic things about them? A census must be held where we record everything possible about the citizenry. This way we can also find fitting conscripts for our army. Yeah, that's a good point, Thomas. I'm probably going to not keep this one up like I usually do and instead upload it as its own video because people have a really hard time finding the live streams in my experience. And like I said, if I have to suddenly go, I'll pick this up probably Monday night. Not Tuesday. Yeah, not Tuesday night. I've already got a thing planned for Tuesday night. Let's see here. What are we gonna do? Well, does Harmony say free? Let's take a look at what Harmony is. Harmony democracies base themselves on the philosophy of harmony. While there are many interpreted interpretations of this idea, harmonic democracy aims in general to create a democratic, responsible government protecting the rights and freedoms of all. But it can certainly be different. Make no mistake. Like, Equestria is harmonic. Oh, did they do the communist thing? Didn't they get rid of that? Yeah, they did get rid of that. Yeah, Equestria's tree's actually gotten smaller as time has gone on, which is a little interesting, but they have more events. They have more events, and plus the communist thing was kind of broken. I don't think they're ever gonna, and I believe they have said multiple times they are never gonna bring it back. Because it's like, if you want to play communist Equestria, just play Stalingrad. And I totally agree with that decision. Alright. Yeah, we have the West Griffin Union here. So they did go communist, which is interesting because Stalingrad has gone democratic. So that means they did not deal with the famine. So we got research slot available here. Let's keep going down the dispersed industry. How's this going? Ah, good. I can finally start building more divisions. Las ciudades, tucholudas. Okay, House Erie and House Airy fighting each other here. Griffonian empires get a little bit bigger. The socialist one over here, if nobody noticed. As did the Republic. What's Griefwald doing? Oh, they went fascist. Yes, let's hopefully see the fight for independence. That's fun. Griffonian Republic got a bit bigger than it usually is at this point in time. What about the Skyfall Federation? They went Chancellor. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to... damn it, they need to quit highlighting that shit if there's nothing I can possibly take. Damn. Alright, we're gonna get this. We need to start building some... Well, I guess let's get an armored truck queued up, but more importantly, we need to get some motorized happening. Something like that. Okay, next up is... construction. Wait a minute, no, not construction. Wait. If I take in... Yeah, I'm getting behind on this stuff. I need to invest in that. Okay. We have the Grand Principality of Lake City here, so I think that still means they could come south. Princely Restoration. Or maybe not. No, I guess they head... Yeah, they're focusing on heading west. This will upset every Griffin and they may rise up against us. Rise up! Rise up! Do I need the rubber? Do I really need the rubber? I guess I should get the rubber. Citizenship reform! Today, a controversial law was passed by the Masons. All Griffins were suddenly stripped of their citizenship status and could only regain it by joining a Masonic lodge. This meant they lost countless privileges and protections and became little more than vagrants with extremely limited rights. Services that the Masons had made free for citizens were now unavailable to them, including education and healthcare. This, of course, caused massive outrage, and the Griffins began preparing a huge riot in Kevesin. However, the leading figures responsible for organizing it vanished one by one without a trace, and law enforcement cared too little to investigate. Led by the newly appointed prelate, religious Griffins held a counter-protest which amassed a large amount of devout followers. Soon enough, voices of dissent had silenced completely, and Griffins either flocked to join the ranks of the Masons or accepted their grim, poor fates. It is the will of the gods. I lost 21. I'm going to lose 21 stability and 100 political power. C'est la vie. I might actually do industrial integration. Does Harmonic Stalliongrad have a focus tree? I do not mean temporary like with Darkwing. Right. They just have the generic tree. Equestria, because almost everything in Equestria has a focus tree, they don't have a Equestria generic one like they do over here in like, so for example, if we checked out Watertown, so like this is the generic Griffonian Empire tree. So it's not the same as the base game generic tree. But it's, you know, it is something that if you don't have a tree already, this is what you deal with, as you can see. All right, civilize the population for sure. I'm trying to get down here to mysteries of the universe, by the way, and then enlightenment. All right, guys, I'm leaving at the top of the hour. All right. Change so much. Let's jump up the conscription law. And what else do we want to do? So a few interesting things have happened. The Dread League and the Arcturian Order are now fighting. Oh, they're with William Steelbeak. We might see the Arcturians pull this one off, ladies and gentlemen. Keep an eye out up there. The Changelings also have invaded Equestria, and they've already not pushed in very much, so I think that's going to be a loss for them. Wingbardy is eating up Sycamore, and then I'm willing to bet that New Maryland is next. Let's see how this is going up here. Oh, have they already broken through? The castle is breached! Wait, did they not even do their forts? Oh, they did some forts. Wait, no. It's not a breakthrough yet. It's not a breakthrough yet. Oh, man. It's anybody's game right now. Okay, Equestria's over. Keeping an eye on these two wars. I did not do secure the borders. Yep, it's over here. I did not do that. I am just rushing mysteries of the universe. I understand if you gotta go, Nitro Game. I'm gonna be ending the stream here in just a couple of minutes. It's gonna be exactly a 2-hour stream. It's kind of what I intended anyway, so really I'm not leaving early. Alright, March to Modernity. Oh my goodness, I haven't been reading these. I'm so sorry. Civilize the populace. Ignorance is the root and stem of all evil. Ultimately, it has been the cause of much tragedy in Prywin. We must act to save our citizens and enlighten them. Free education for everyone in the name of the gods. So we go from broad illiteracy to modest illiteracy. It's going to help our construction speed and research speed, and it's going to have changed our scientific development. So right now we're at 45% negative, but you know, once we get another science boost, we'll be okay. Then over here, citizenship reform. Citizenship is a privilege that not everyone is worthy of. To become a citizen and be a member of our godly kingdom, one must pass the same trials and tests as the initiates of our lodge. Only then they can prove that they deserve salvation and enlightenment. That's, you know, the whole thing. Wow, that's wild. Changeling steamrolled in your game. I just cannot win. This is my kryptonite. I cannot win as the Changelings against Equestria. I have tried so many different ways. Like obviously I have the one that I uploaded to YouTube, but it's just, I do not even want to say how many times I have played the Changelings. I will just say it's probably double digits. In fact, yeah. But I've tried building tall, I've tried building wide, I've gone tank heavy, infantry heavy, heavy tank, light tank, and I just don't see any way to ever win attacking in the roughly the same timeline that the AI Changelings do. And I've heard some like, oh, you know, you just build 60,000, you know, but build 6,000 super heavy tanks and wait until 1020 before you attack Equestria. It's ridiculous. Did I ever plan on doing a Dread League playthrough? Maybe. Man, they are holding them. You see, Steelbeak is always the guy who can get it done. The other one, no. Alright, we can switch this out finally. Yeah, I've seen both, and it definitely is mostly Equestria, though. I know, I think it was a couple patches ago that the Changelings were winning all the time, and the Changeling dev, he, if you're on the Discord, you might have seen it. He just went on this rant where he was saying, like, the Changelings are as strong as they need to be, and, like, when you try to adjust them, they just become OP, basically, and so that's why they were always winning. So he's like, I balanced it the way I meant to for a reason, is what he was basically saying. And then I think they switched it back. Well, they must have, because Equestria is holding. Because Changelings were winning every game. Alright, so while serfdom was banned by King Closeu, the status of peasants only worsened as they were not protected by law like serfs, allowing nobles to abuse them as they wished. Now new laws will be enacted to defend the souls of common griffins from exploitation, and an eye will be kept on those nobles who are not Masons. Fair wages, fair labor, and fair lives for all. Okay, so we're gonna call it a day then. And the castle is breached. The castle has been breached. That's it. Dread League wins. Dread League wins. Go check out my Arcturian Order to see the Dread League not win. Arcturian Order series. Pop it into the YouTube bar. You should find it pretty easily. But we're gonna stop it there for the day, for the night. Thank you very much. I'll see you all on Monday. Subscribe.